We're late, pals. Um, hey, what's up, P. Merck, Carl James, Francisco, DLP with a one. What is it? You got a membership. All right, let's jump right into this. Let's do this shit. This will be my last attempt. You're back. What you been playing, Carl James? Where's Chris? Chris is right there. Your biggest fan, Carl James. Hell yeah. Hey, what's up, Tylord? This is my last attempt for this year. I want to play that Michael Myers game, so that's coming in the mail tomorrow. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Oh, there goes Zombie. Let me add you on the chat. What's up, Zombie? What's new with you?
Oh, not much, just the usual.
How many orange circus peanuts did you eat? Those marshmallow circus peanuts.
0 this year, and I plan on keeping that record.
I did not hit her. I did not. Says Tyler.
I did not. Oh, hi, Tylord. Ha ha ha, you're such a kidder.
You know, I remember seeing those billboards in LA.
For advertising his movie?
Yeah, I didn't realize those were the billboards till I saw the movie. What was the name of that movie with James Franco?
The Room? Oh, The Professional or something like that?
Yeah, and in that movie they show, I think, the advertisements, and I was like, I remember those billboards. I never knew what the hell they were for. Zombie, did you hear the RE9 rumors? Asked Tylord.
I try not to jump 100% into that kind of stuff, but I did see something like that online the other day.
What's the rumor?
Well, I don't know what route they're gonna go with this game. That's the thing. It's just speculation from what I read.
What's the word on the street?
The word on the street? Right. So, from what I understand, is that they're gonna try to make something similar to what they did with 7, only creepier.
Oh shit! Okay.
So they wanna bring that type of horror element back to it, and I think I saw a picture of what looked like Barry Burton in one of the articles I read. Because I guess there was mixed feelings about what Resident Evil Village did in comparison to what 7 did.
Yeah, I beat both of those. Did you play both of them?
I played a bit of 7. I haven't played much of 8 at all, so I definitely need to add those to the collection.
Yeah, I beat both of them, and yeah, Village 7 is really scary. And then Village wasn't scary, but I still liked Village. It was still fun.
Yeah, 7 is like Texas Chainsaw Resident Evil.
Yeah. That shit was scary.
Which was demented, and I liked that because although I didn't mind the sort of action run and gun that the series took off with, I was missing what made Resident Evil scary to begin with.
Yeah, 7 fucking scared me. The family, the Leatherface family.
Yeah, and they're all like mutating and everything. Yeah, that was good stuff.
Damn, this guy took a lot of... Alright, son of a bitch. Takes it on my hill. I need to play. Yeah, 7. Yeah, those were good. Yeah, Village wasn't scary, but I thought it was really fun. It was really cool.
Mm-hmm. And it was a nice callback. I felt like it was Universal Monster Resident Evil.
Which one though?
Because he had
The Village?
Village, yeah.
The opening sequence, that shit did scare me with that game.
So again, it was like a nice callback, but not Resident Evil in the original sense. I think honestly they topped that with 7, and then 8 was kind of a pullback to the action gunning again, but it wasn't terrible.
Yeah. That's it. I'm waiting for people to join co-op multiplayer, dude. Also eating people at the table. Yeah. That was a good one.
Me and Leather do all the killing.
You don't like it, ain't that right? You're just the cook.
I ain't got no enjoyment in killing.
It's just some things. There's some things you gotta do. Don't mean you gotta like it.
Like it.
I think over time the fucking cook became my favorite.
Well, I mean, he's the less crazy, I guess you could say.
Yeah,
like,
I think that's why I like him, because he's like trying to be sane, like the sane one.
Yeah.
But he's still batshit crazy.
Knowing he's got people hanging in his slow cooker, or what do you call those?
Yeah, little, the gas station.
Yeah, the little setup he's got in the back corner.
I have both. I like both styles, but yeah, they're their own vibes. Also, Room Code. Okay, Coro James playing the Doom. I like both games. Yeah, they were fun. That I skipped Resident Evil 4. I don't know why, but I hear a lot of people say Resident Evil Village it's a lot like Resident Evil 4. Like
yeah,
it's different perspective. Like it's first person versus third person, but I heard it's more like Resident Evil 4.
And unfortunately, because it's a very unpopular opinion, I know, I am not that hyped about RE4. When it came out, that's all I heard about, and I felt like, honestly, the series could have ended with 3. It ended on such a good note that when Code Veronica dropped, I was like, okay, so they are going to continue this one. And I honestly enjoyed Code Veronica more than I did 4.
Oh, damn.
So I don't hate 4, but I think it's overhyped.
Damn. Tyler's gonna throw his phone right now into the ocean.
I'll say it, you know. It wouldn't be the first time I said something, quote, controversial.
Also like the 2 and 3 remakes. I'm gonna have to leave, says Tyler. I want to play the remaster. I got the remaster for 4.
Now, if you'd like, Tyler, I can explain my position on why I think RE4 is overrated. I don't think it's a horrible game, so I'm not saying that. But I do think it is overhyped. And unfortunately, because of that, a lot of people didn't even go near Code Veronica, unfortunately. And Code Veronica is, I guess you would say, the last in the original quadrilogy with that same kind of formula. It was the last good game in that.
I never got. I want to say I played halfway through Code Veronica, but yeah, I never beat that one.
And if we do get that remake, I hope that they treat it with much better respect than the RE3 remake got, because that pissed me off.
So I was watching you play. I watched your whole live stream of this game, and then I watched Mazen's, and I saw you guys do different stuff. Like I saw you in day 2 and 3, like you were kind of sacrificing like the like Paul, George, and them.
Yeah.
Like in the punch out scenes, you were just like, because I noticed you were trying to dodge and hit, but you couldn't get it, so you just started sacrificing them.
Yeah. Pretty much. I also wanted to show the difference too of how much quicker and how much harder he hits in the cabins as opposed to why I fight him on the road. Because not that we've had serious debates about this, but Captain Algebra has played and I believe beaten this game, and he believes that Jason is easier in the cabins on day 3 than he is on the road. And I've often explained my piece on that. So he likes that. He likes playing it that way. I like playing it the other way. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I like watching everybody play this game, because everybody approaches it differently. So, you know, when we all got together to do that event with Running Retro, that was really fun.
Yeah, Tyler's asking you have to jam them up on the roads. That's one of the strategies, right? Keep running right.
Yeah, you want to lock him so that way it's a constant loop and he fights you that way.
Zombie Janetti. Tyler's gonna throw you through the barbershop. I still love Bobby Heaton's line. He's like, "Did you see Janetti? He tried to escape through the window. Will you stop? Are you serious?" Gorilla Monson.
I saw that live.
Yeah.
Not at the arena, but I saw that exact episode happen when they aired it.
Yeah, me too. I started watching wrestling like that summer before, like 91, so I was all into it by that point. I was like, oh crap, that was still one of the best turns ever. Heel turn.
Yeah.
I think Code Veronica is more deserving of 3 title, says Tyler. I have a question for you, because I saw in Mazen's playthrough, he would go into the cabin like with Mark, or he would go into a cabin with Mark, right? And then he would go to wherever Jason was, that counselor, and then he would leave the cabin to battle the Jason outside. Is that what you do?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Okay.
Now, what he also demonstrated in his stream, and if you guys haven't seen it yet, highly recommend it, is he showed the counselor swapping that you can do where...
Yeah, explain. What was that he was doing? What the fuck was he doing?
It's a way to manipulate the counselors, and it's also helpful for speed running, where when the counselor's getting attacked, you take your character into a nearby cabin, and then you're also supposed to... it involves switching to... No. You go to the cabin where the counselor's being attacked, then you switch counselors, and then you switch back to the one that you left in the cabin, and if you do it right, you'll end up fighting Jason with the counselor you want.
Oh, okay. You might have to explain that. So right now I'm going into the cabin where Chrissy is. I leave the door and I should see Jason on the road.
If you are able to get to the exit, yes. So you'll switch to Chrissy, and if you see Jason in the bottom corner, his power bar and everything, hit right, I believe once or twice. It should take you to the front door, and then you'll fight Jason on the street.
All right, let me see. Oh, he never came out.
Oh, see, because Paul is in there. So what you'll want to do is
switch to Paul.
You'd want to switch to Paul, or take Chrissy and throw her into a nearby small cabin, then switch to Paul and do it.
Oh, that shit's confusing. I'll just fight him as Paul. Where are you at, Jason? Oh shit.
There he is. He's like, brush your teeth, Paul. Hey, what's up, Moses?
What's up, Moses?
Part the stream.
Paul is the GOAT. I'm not just saying that. Paul is my first name. Yeah, there's Paul, George. It's like the Beatles.
Ringo.
And Paul's supposed to be the dude in the wheelchair, you said, right?
Mark is, actually.
Oh, really? From part 2?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Mark was he was the dude in the wheelchair, but he was also like the prime athlete too, because he was like training to be, I think in the Olympics or something. But yeah, he was the guy in the wheelchair. Paul was the guy who was training the counselors in 2. Even though he's not black.
Yeah.
The one guy that is black that looks like Paul, he's in, I believe, 7. He's the guy that gets his neck broken. Chrissy is the final girl from 3. There's a girl that looks like Debbie. And I want to say 7, the little nerdy girl with the glasses that gets thrown through the window.
Ah, yeah.
Because I think there's a girl named Debbie in 3, but I don't remember her name specifically. And I don't recall there ever being anybody named George.
They just threw that one in there. Subtitled, yeah. Paul Merck. Alright, let me go fight him.
Yeah, because Paul's the guy that runs in trying to help Jenny.
Oh, the dude that like wrestles Jason.
Yeah.
They get into like a lockup and shit.
Potato sack Jason.
Yes. That Jason's funny. I always thought it was funny because he's like really clumsy. Alright, let's fight him as Debbie. Who's hottest 13th girl? Asked Tyler.
Ooh. That's a good question. Do they have to be someone that lives or dies?
I always like Megan from part 6. I thought she was like the cutest one.
She was also on the flirty side too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a sucker for Chrissy. I did like Ginny too.
Part 3. Yeah. She's still. I mean, part 2. She's still pretty attractive, and she's I think in her 50s or 60s.
Yeah. I saw a recent picture of her. She's a practicing psychologist now. So
oh, really?
She actually took Ginny's profession and ran with it.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, we went to Atlanta years ago to they had a, what's it called? Days of the Dead convention. And they had a lot of the people from Friday the 13th Part 2. And she was in the elevator because we stayed at the hotel. And I have like a bag full of pins. And she's like, oh, she was really nice. She's like, oh, if I would have brought my pin, I would have put it on your bag. She was like really, really friendly.
That's cool.
Yeah, she was cool. Jenny.
All right, Jenny. I'll fight the hockey mask guy.
Let's see. Right, let me go get the fucking Jason. Let's see, where's he at right now? George. Let's go, George.
Can't tell George to go anywhere because he ain't gonna make it in time.
He's the worst one, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you could argue it's either him or Paul. But because P. Merck's in chat, we can't say Paul.
I really like the rocker chick from Jason Takes a Manhattan. Oh, yeah. The one
yeah.
She gets the guitar
JJ.
to the head.
She you know what, you bring up a good point, P. Merck. Yeah, I would agree she's the hottest one.
Have you guys seen the new Terrifier? The opening scene is great. I haven't seen any of those movies. Have you seen them?
Terrifier?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the new one. I have seen the first and parts of the second one.
Fuck, this guy's slow.
Yeah, also because JJ from Jason Takes Manhattan is also the voice actress for Kid Goku, so she gets cool points for that.
Hey, I can give this medicine to like Mark, right? I got the
Yeah.
vitamins.
You can find Mark, and then you can use heal on him.
Okay, let me do that. Now that I know how to do that, where is Mark? So but I have to go to where he's at.
Yeah, and you have to.
Fuck, I have to
You
walk
have
all
to
the way.
use it on him. That's another good way to keep the main counselor or counselors you wanna use alive too.
Yeah. I want to watch the Terrifier ones, but I need to watch the first one. Let's see. Whoop. I hear they're like gore porn movies.
Yeah, but not like Hostel. Not like, where it's torture porn. Yeah, it's definitely on the gore side.
Let's see. Who's there?
That used to piss me off too when people would put Saw in that same category. Oh, it's torture porn like Hostel. No, it's not.
Yeah, the first one's good. Oh shit. Well, have you seen all the sequels?
Of Saw?
Yeah, because they got like a little bit more.
Oh,
more
yeah.
torture porn after a while, right?
Aside from the recent one that came out and Spiral, I own them all.
Let's go. Let me go fight him. Fuck.
I want to find an appropriate time to play the Saw theme at work. Whether it's I quit my last job or something like that. I want to just play that music as I walk out of a building.
I think I've only seen like one of the sequels. Oh shit. The only movie that made me really like cringe was that. Have you seen the Green Inferno, Eli Roth?
I can't say that I have, no.
It's like 2015, 16. Man, that one was pretty rough. Even I was like kind of watching it with one eye open. I was like, man, it's a bit much right here.
Yeah, that's saying something considering how used to horror movies we are.
Oh shit. Shit, he took all my health. Son of a bitch. Oh my god, he killed me.
No.
Oh, fucking shit. Kind of threw me off with the pattern that time. Redeem George. George is gone.
This is not good. Worlds
For what it was, Alien Isolation. Alien Romulus was a good. I will say that. I did enjoy myself.
Oh, Romulus? Oh yeah, because I think last time you said you didn't absolutely love it.
Yeah, like I kind of knew what to expect going into it, but I still enjoyed watching it more than I did when I first saw Prometheus and Covenant. I wanted to enjoy that one, but the people are just so stupid in that movie that I was actually waiting for the Xenomorphs to get them. Yeah, a little bit, Tyler. I would agree. They definitely sound similar. Our apocalyptic minister has arrived.
What's up, minister?
Chiefs just knocked off the Buccaneers. We 8-0. Nice. My cousin Tim, God bless him, he was one of the biggest Chiefs fans I knew. Even as a kid, he was Casey all the way.
Saw theme sounds like Live and Let Die.
It does sound like it a little bit.
Oh, go.
I'm a Bengals fan, have mercy.
Cincinnati.
I was a Bengals fan as a kid, but we're talking like way back in the day.
Get the torch.
I like them because the helmets look cool, and then there was that one season where we had, or not one season, because I think he played for like 14 of them, but when Boomer Esiason was on there, yeah, I was still a fan of them. But I'd have to say, if there was a team I was a bigger fan of than that, it would have been Buffalo Bills.
It's like Jason knows, right? When you're trying to get like the good stuff, you keep spawning.
He's like cock blocking you when it comes to the good items.
I'm in that area. Hey, what's up, Chris? Hey, by the way, Chris, I got the package you sent me. CM Retro. Thank you. Tylor's too. I don't know if I told Tyler. I got the package you sent me. I'll do an unboxing this coming week. Let me fight.
Hashtag gift giving mafia, y'all.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
CM Retro sent me some like Remco, like a Remco Larry Zabisco.
Oh,
pretty
wow.
And like I don't know if the other one's a bootleg, but it's like this dude. It's like a Remco, but it has like the soft goods, and he kind of wearing like Superfly Jimmy Snuka garb, but it's like I don't think it's a real wrestler. But I used to love those bootlegs. I was telling Tyler, like, man, these guys were in my Figure Wrestling Federation, those bootlegs.
Not to mention, when that's all you had access to as a kid, shit, you lived it up.
Yeah.
It's like when I started looking for Dragon Ball Z toys, and the only thing I could ever find and afford were like the bootlegs from Mexico.
Yeah.
But I loved them. I still have a few. I didn't care.
Yeah, they're... Back when we would use our imagination.
Mm-hmm.
I would give them like gimmicks, like their own name and a gimmick and everything.
I think I have that same exact Remco figure now that I think about it. It
The
looks
Snuka
like
one?
it looks like a generic He-Man in red tights.
The Snuka one?
No, the Larry Zabisco.
Yeah, it's like I don't remember what color
boots?
that. Yeah, I think it's that one. It's a Zabisco.
Yeah, I have that same figure.
The Super Sega nonsense. What's a super? I think it's a scam. What is that? Hey, what's up, Boiling Blood?
That one is from a I think that came with the Ric Flair originally, but why the hell don't I have the Ric Flair anymore? Damn, talk about memories, cause yeah, my uncle and I collected those as kids. That's some good stuff.
Hey, Laura's not a bad jumper, huh?
Nope, but that's all she's got going for her, really.
Do they have
Hey, Blood,
strength?
don't hate on GoBots, man. I love GoBots just as much as Transformers, and when you're the poor Mexican kid and that's all you can get, you're happy.
It was Stephanie Nadolny? Kid Goku?
Oh, yeah, Stephanie Donnelly did Kid Goku and Kid Gohan for the Funimation dub team. But in the original, the Ocean dub, it was Saffron Henderson, who is also JJ in Friday the 13th.
I accidentally quit. But you know what? I wasn't having a good run, so that was like a warm-up.
That's fine. That's what we'll call it.
That was a warm-up. I needed a warm-up. Let's see. All right.
By the way, I don't think anybody else does Kid Goku and Kid Gohan better than Stephanie. I think she nailed the right pitch. But the original Kid Goku I grew up with the original Dragon Ball, that's always going to go down in my books too.
Imagination. I once painted a shoebox top white and put yin yang sticker in the middle. I had an action figure Kumite. What do you think? You think it's a scam? I haven't even heard of what he's talking about. Super Sega?
I did something similar to that, only I actually used my old wrestling ring and I just took the ropes and the poles off.
I would use our laundry basket. That's when it would be like the settle the grudge matches. It was like the cage matches were in the laundry basket.
Mm-hmm. I want to believe that the Super Sega is a real thing, but I mean, we've had so many issues with said systems that were supposed to come out within the last 10 years or so. I don't really follow it anymore.
But what is the Super Sega exactly? What is that?
It's supposed to encompass a lot of the Sega systems in one. And what a lot of people are having high hopes for is that it's going to include something that will allow for Saturn and Dreamcast to be played on it, even though they're both two different CD systems. But it looks like a combination of the original Sega Master System shape and then like maybe an 80s VHS player.
Yeah.
It's such a cool but odd design to it.
It's a new Kickstarter. Good old Kickstarter. Yeah. It's a perfect niche. I love Sega Genesis. That'd be cool, but
exactly.
It's gonna be expensive, I'm guessing. It's like expensive as hell.
I'm sure it will be. Yeah, see, Blood is talking about, I hope it's not gonna be another Amico or what was the Chameleon? The Coleco Chameleon? All these other big talk systems that went nowhere.
Man, what's his name? Tommy Tallarico, whatever? That dude got a lot of hate, huh?
Oh, yeah. Yep, he sure did. And that's not to impede on his musical talent, because I think when it comes to video game composing, he's definitely good at that. But he went into this project and was throwing it out there everywhere he could, promising this and that about it, and honestly there really wasn't anything that impressive. And then I guess everybody who put pre-orders down on the system got screwed on that, so there was a lot of controversy.
I want a way to play Game Gear on my TV without having to buy a Hyperkin. Oh yeah, you buy the I have the Hyperkin Retron 5, and it's like an attachment, and then you can attach the Game Gear games on the side.
Yeah, I thought about getting one of those too, because I like the Game Gear a lot.
Never played. I think the only Game Gear game I played was like Sonic, like whatever that Sonic game on there was. Their advertising was top notch, and hella people got drawn into it. Turned out it's one big grift. Did the console come out eventually?
Well, we were seeing in interviews and videos, we were seeing the console, we were seeing video game demonstrations, we were seeing the controllers, everything. But then the speculation became, well, how do we know that that's even authentic software that we're seeing? It could be pre-recorded footage for all we know. But if they're showing videos of people playing it, including YouTubers, then it's got to be real. Well, then how come nobody has received one yet, or nobody's been updated on the production? There's just a lot of things that were left in the air, and then eventually it's becoming, well, nobody got the system. Nobody was sent anything. I don't even think refunds were issued.
Damn. You could watch TV on the Game Gear. Oh yeah, I had that TV adapter. You know if that GG adapter works on Retron 3? I don't know. I know because I bought the Retron 5 and I bought this adapter that lets you play like what is it, Game Gear? Is it the Master System? And then what's the other one that like takes the cards? It's like another
Master System does that too.
Okay, yeah, that one. It has like all three, but I don't know if that works on the Retron 3. I never owned a Game Gear. I remember I had a Game Gear, but then how many AA batteries did it take? Like 6 or something?
6.
And I think I just gave it to my aunt because I'm like, I can't afford to have this system. It takes too many batteries.
Yeah, the Game Gear took 6. I believe the Atari Lynx took 6 or maybe 8. and then the Game Boy took 4 until they made the Game Boy Pocket, and that took 2 AAAs. So that's another reason why the Game Boy dominated the market.
Bitch. Yeah, the GG Batman game was awesome. Never played.
If it wasn't for the fact that the Game Gear was more expensive, battery life sucked, I think a lot of people would have gave that system a chance, because unlike the Lynx, the Game Gear does have some decent titles, and what you're actually playing is the Master System with the Game Gear, because the technology is very similar. It's just condensed for a smaller screen, so it is a portable home console, if you will. The Game Boy was kind of close to that with portable NES, but not really.
You can get one of those, what is it called? The analog pocket?
I never got one, unfortunately. Game Boy Color was a big part of my childhood. Yep, same here. I was mad when I got that, though, because that was when the Advance was coming out, and my mom bought me the Color instead, and I was like, you cheap.
Game Gear took 6 AA batteries and took about 15 minutes of playtime. So the black and white TV you can plug into the SIG lighter. Oh yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, the Game Boy was definitely more portable too. We used to sneak ours out to the playground, you know, and just hide them in our underpants or in our jeans, put your shirt over it, and nobody's gonna check you. Yeah, we used to do stuff like that. Good luck smuggling a Game Gear or a Lynx anywhere.
Hey, so I got Mark with his torch. Do I keep him near the lake? Or
you can keep him near the lake on day 1, because you'll definitely want to use him to rescue the kids. And then if you want, you can start trying to chase Jason around the map. You can also throw Mark into one of the small cabins by the lake. Oh, there he goes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go meet his ass right now.
Yeah, and I was gonna say you could start the same thing with Chrissy too.
Oh, fucking Jason, son of a bitch.
I kind of was Tylord, because even though I like Resident Evil Gaiden, the idea that we could have had a Game Boy Color port of the original Resident Evil was actually impressive to me. And I have played, I want to say the demo, because that's not the right word. I have played the ROM that someone dropped of it, so although you can't really complete the game, you can go through a majority of it. You just can't, I think you can only get as far as the helicopter pad, but you can't use the flare. You can't really beat the game, but I was impressed by what they did with that. So I was a little disappointed. I still like Gaiden, but I hate Gaiden's targeting system.
Get me out of here.
Oh, that's a great game, Blood. That's a good series.
Dragon Warrior Monsters?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how do I get out of here?
Alright, so hit, hit right, and then should always take you to the door. Like, that's usually the shortcut for it.
Oh no. Let's see, where's he at?
Nice. I have my original OG Game Boy still in the box. Unfortunately, I've lost the headphones and the original link cable. I had one before it, but I played the hell out of that so much that I actually broke mine. And then, like an idiot, I tried to fix it.
Man, I never had it. I wish I had a Game Boy. I had the cheap ass Contra Tiger Electronics.
Hey, man. You're talking to a Tiger fan.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, what do you have? What was the one that you beat for Omega's challenge? The Little Mermaid on the Tiger?
Yeah. For the official challenge, it was the Little Mermaid. And then just because people were interested in that, I added Aladdin, Beauty and the Beast, and Snow White.
Oh, yeah.
Just to show that Tiger games can be beaten.
I didn't even know you could beat those.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Can't expect anything spectacular though. I mean, they are, you know, Tiger games, but it's still cool to know that they actually have an ending, and there are some really good, decent ones.
Let me switch. Did you ever play that one, the Contra one? It was like a longer. It was like a longer one.
Yeah, it was like those. It was the Konami ones that kind of look like flying alien ships. Or some shit. Yeah. I don't get that design honestly, but yes, I've played that one. I want to own it.
AVGN
I've got the Turtles ones.
AVGN did a video on that, on the Tiger.
Oh yeah, he tore them a new a-hole on those. He talked about everything from the original Tiger releases, the ones that came out with like Shinobi and the licensed titles. Then he talked about the Konami ones. Then he talked about the Tiger wrist games. He pretty much just crapped on all the things that I liked, at least that part of my childhood. Because honestly, especially the Tiger watches, when you're in a boring ass assembly for an hour, those things saved your sanity. And not just boys had them, girls had them too. Like that's how I played Mario 3. I borrowed my friend Karina's. She passed hers over. I gave her my Double Dragon, and then all of us who had them, we were just swapping them around. Like, hey, let me play yours. Let me play yours. Yeah, that's a good point, Killer. I know that's a common problem with the PSPs.
Oh yeah. I flipped those, so I always have to swap out the battery on those.
Mm-hmm.
They're cheap though. You get them on like eBay.
I need to get mine fixed, the one that Case sent me, because the analog stick came off of it and it was working, and then I thought I fixed it and then it just snapped off entirely.
Yeah, that little joystick thing is not great quality.
No, and I hate the fact that most games require it.
It was like a button or something. Let's see. Okay.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea to call them Game & Watch's blood, because honestly, the Tiger games used the same kind of technology. They were just bigger and bulkier, and obviously they had licensed titles. Whereas the Game & Watch were strictly Nintendo properties, so it's not that bad of an idea to call them that. If anything, they were probably cheaper than original Game & Watches, because I remember those being pretty pricey, especially if you got the ones that had the 2-player function on them. So those could be a cheaper alternative. And I know AVGN kind of mentions that in the video. He says they were good gifts for birthday presents and Christmas, and yeah, I know a lot of people that got those during their birthday.
You should watch I feel like I've seen a lot of the AVGN. I just feel like AVGN, more modern AVGN, I just kind of like, I'm not feeling it. I used to love the original ones.
Yeah, and it's bound to happen. You know, he's been doing it for what, 2 decades now, roughly.
Yeah.
So.
But he was like the original YouTuber I ever remember watching and shit. It was AVGN.
Yeah.
Have you played that I always love that episode when they play the fucking Wizard of Oz on SNES. Have you played that game?
Oh, that game is terrible.
That shit was hilarious.
He was not lying about like the hit detection and falling through platforms, because that happens.
I like the lion has like a 1 centimeter reach. the lion.
I want to add that game to my collection just for novelty purposes, but I would not sit there and dedicate, you know, a whole day's worth of playing that crap.
Shit, I'm trying to get a key. I get the key. Just oh shit! Jason shut up in the woods.
Woo!
Come here, Jason.
What's a Jason game without Jason appearing in the woods?
It's the first time I see him in the woods. Does the key appear here?
Yeah, it can spawn in the woods too. Just remember where that north pathway is, the first one you come across. That way you can just dash right to it. Yeah, I would agree, Minister. A lot of things changed when it came to YouTube's new policy. When they sold to Google, that's when things really started to go to hell.
Let me switch. Damn, messed around with a lot of PSP 1000. Yeah, but you can get those batteries are cheap. Had to cut down on some things. Yeah, those guys that they were with got a lot of hate. Huh? What was it? Those guys that like started making videos for him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Cinemasker crew.
Yeah.
And honestly, some of his best videos were the ones where Mike Matei was like the Joker or Bugs Bunny or something like that. I even thought the video with his guitarist Kyle, who was Spider-Man, that was a pretty damn good video. And anytime that Kyle just appeared as himself was pretty funny.
Oh, the guy that wrote the song, right? Oh, shit.
Yeah. And in certain episodes, you can kind of see where he's dead. So, like his skeletons in the background or something. Dun, 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 dun.
Man, the rock is so shitty. Hello, freaking.
Oh yeah, screen wave, yeah, or
there
screw
you go.
attack, screw attack, whatever the group they were with first. Yeah.
Screenwave, was that? But then did he get rid of them or what happened to them?
Yeah, I think he parted ways from them. And then they started doing the Cinemassacre brand.
Alright, let's switch. Okay.
I really enjoyed the Ninja Gaiden episode. Yeah, that's a good one, especially with the whole Q-tip trick and having to have fast thumbs. I would agree to that.
Where else can I find the key? Because I was
you can find the key on not near the lake, but the outer path that goes around the camp. You can also find it out there too.
let me go out there.
Because you should be able to get it to spawn just about anywhere, just like the knife and the vitamins. But we also know that you have the worst luck when it comes to that damn key spawn sometimes.
Let's see. That Tony. Oh yeah, that guy Tony was annoying as fuck. Yeah, I was like, who is this? When I started, because I think I took a break from watching AVGN. I used to like when he did the Mike and was it James and Mike Mondays?
James and Mike Mondays.
I used to like that, and then I took a break from it. Then when I came back, I was like that Tony guy and the big dude, and I was like, who the hell are these guys? What am I watching?
These are all the guys we don't see on camera much.
Tibbert. Hey, what's up, Nintendo? Vinny Vegas. Actually, I have to give your Vinny Vegas moniker to Vinny Net Zero, because I think he's in Vegas now. I like the Sonic 06 video game where he was torturing the game in his dungeon.
In his dungeon, yeah.
Screw Attack.
Yeah, that's it, Blood. Thank you for clarifying that one.
Screw Attack is what he was associated with before, right?
Yeah. And then he made the Cinemassacre brand, and then now he's with Screenwave. You know, if they wanted to make this game more accurate, Mark would have been in his wheelchair, but then I guess he wouldn't be the best jumper, would he?
He does kind of have the haircut. Like Mark, like the guy in the movie. He had
Mhm.
that little like side part haircut. I
And random tidbit, Friday the 13th Part 2 also has the first portable console in that movie.
wait a minute, which one?
The Microvision.
What the fuck is that Microvision?
So Microvision is a handheld system that Mattel put out years ago. It's the first interchangeable cartridge handheld system. And if you look at the cabin scenes, I forgot who brings them, but one of the counselors has two of them, and they're playing at the table where they were arm wrestling.
Oh, I got Jason day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first time I've gone it without losing any counselors. Suck it,
All right.
Jason. What's up,
That was-
Filippo? Filippo's someone that beat it too.
Mm-hmm. I missed it, unfortunately, but I watched the upload.
Alright, let me take a quick leak. I'm drinking some kombucha over here. Let me take a leak. Talk amongst yourselves. The Industrial Revolution was neither industrial nor a revolution.
Well, maybe. Yeah, it predated Game Boy Blood. The Microvision came out in '79. And the Game Boy, I believe, came out in 88, 89. But yeah, it's the first portable console with interchangeable cartridges, or plates actually is what you swap out. It honestly looks like a 70s TV remote controller, because the console itself is the same throughout. It's usually got like a toggle switch at the bottom and then 3 or 4 buttons that you can use. But it's pretty similar tech to Tiger Games in that sense. Honestly, P-Merc, I think if he stocks up on vitamins and he sticks to saving Mark for when he really needs him, I think he can do it tonight.
I don't think so. I don't think so. What does Al say? I don't think so, Tim.
I don't think so, Tim.
When watching your playthrough at Mazen's, I was watching yours and you were saying you don't necessarily need to get the sweater.
No.
So in this case, should I?
I mean, you can. Do you remember the shortcut Mazen showed in the cave on where to find Jason's mom?
No.
Okay. It's pretty simple to find her even without the flashlight. But it's up to you if you want to risk getting that, or if you just want to walk around looking for vitamins and hoping to run into Jason, on the road or in the cabins. Either way, it's possible.
You got this? No, I don't know. I feel like I could eventually beat this game. It's just gonna take a while. Well, that's my first time beating day one without losing a counselor. But I think it's because come here.
Yeah, that's the scene, Minister. You're right.
Come on, man. All right, let me give it a try. Let me try to get the sweater then. But you know where it's at, right? You know how to get it?
Mm-hmm.
Man, I just have to get in the habit of not jumping.
Zombo the Encyclo.
I
Makes me sound like a killer clown. Zombo.
You could have the doink, evil doink theme. All right, I'm in the cave. So which way do I go?
All right, so what you'll want to do, waiting for my stream to catch up. So once you're inside the cave, go left. You're gonna jump over that little platform there.
Go left,
yeah,
you said?
Careful. Yeah, left. That's how you got the vitamins there. So you're gonna jump across that little platform, and then you're gonna go left again, and then towards the end of this platform, push up, and it should take you to the cave.
And then I saw, I think when you were fighting the floating head, you kind of have to stay ahead of her, kind of.
Yeah, because she kind of attacks you in like a V or a W pattern.
Zombo and Sharkman. It sounds like we could have been part of the fucking WCW Dungeon of Doom with those names.
There you go. Just don't give me Yeti.
Yeah.
I don't want that.
I don't know why today when I was working out, I was just watching Dungeon of Doom promos.
Nice.
And he's like, Taskmaster, and he's telling them like who he's gonna send out to destroy Hulkamania.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, will it be the Zodiac? And then he comes out, yes, no, yes. And then he brings out the shark.
The shark.
And then I think that's when they first introduce Paul White. He's like, no, I won't be the shark. We need you for another battle or something. Those promos were hilarious. All right.
Yes, they were. And I used to think Kevin Sullivan had like the lamest finisher too.
Oh, the stomp, wasn't it? Like the double?
Yeah. I was like, really? That's all he does to you? But then again, I also think of Hogan's leg drop and yeah. Yeah, you see how she kind of moves like that? You wanna stay ahead of her, but you have to hit her straight up like that. Yeah. And she does, as you can see, a relatively high amount of damage. That's why this is kind of optional if you really want it.
Well, I'm dead now. How many hits does she take?
I think 10 with the torch. And see, for those of us who played Castlevania and believe the Medusa heads are annoying, try fighting this bitch.
Oh shit! With the fucking last hit point.
Yep. Ugh.
Shit.
Clutch.
Fuck! But I have one hit point. What am I gonna do with that?
Well, I mean, you can still take the sweater, and hopefully when you walk around, you can jump and get the vitamins that weren't collected yet.
1 HP and a dream? Fuck. Okay, because I didn't know, like, exactly. I thought I was hitting her. That's why. I didn't realize I wasn't hitting her.
Yeah. Her pattern sucks.
Can I like right here farm for vitamins or no?
You can try. Just again, be careful because the knife does appear in the cave.
Oh, of course, Jason's. Oh man, maybe I should. Should I just try to save Mark? And
you know what? It's not a bad idea. I think I would do that too.
What the hell is this? Mazen Power Photon Labs? What the hell is? Why is your name Photon Labs now?
Yeah.
Ah, did Tyler block you maybe? Tyler has a tendency to block
you.
Tyler blocks you, I think, one time, didn't he?
Yes, he did. But I forgive him.
And he says he has his phone in his pocket, so he doesn't understand how it exactly, like, specifically will select someone and block them from his pocket. Okay, I should just battle him with like the cheapies, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
That's what I was saying. While you're preserving Mark, you could probably do the same thing with Chrissy too. Get her the torch and all that.
Ty Lord. Hey, what's up, Showed? Switch up and replenish. Yeah, I think I gotta save Mark. Yeah. No, had the same issue in another channel and had a couple of weeks ago had the same issue. Oh, that sucks. I done stupid random shit like that by accident. Yeah, Tyler has timed people out for no reason. Alright, let's go, Jason. So what should be my strategy here? Because am I going to be able to do any damage to him?
I mean, minimal damage with, you know, the rocks and the knives, really.
But can I even battle him like Punch-Out style right now?
You can. Remember, he's not going to be sped up all the time. He will be a majority of the fight, but he will slow down.
Oh, that's just the last one. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Okay. God damn, alright, here
Yeah,
he
you
comes.
see how much damage he does, too?
Shit.
Up there he goes.
Alright, let me try to do this with... Oh, no, I have to still battle him, right?
Mm-hmm. The kids' cabins, you cannot avoid him. You have to go there.
Fucking George. Alright, let's go.
George is what I imagine Caillou is when he grows up.
Alright, here we go. Not there.
Jason reminds me of Devo from Friday.
Tiny, what's his name? Tiny Lister?
Yup. When he used to add Zeus to his name.
Oh, what?
He used to, yeah, he used to go by Tiny Zeus Lister, and then he changed it. He changed it back. I don't know if that's because WWF had the license to it or not.
I said I should go before I butt ban someone. Yeah, this account is where I upload NDRs without commentary. Ah, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I confirmed that. I went to go look at his screen name.
It's his burner account.
I was already on that as soon as he popped up. I was like, wait a minute.
I thought it was one of those trolls.
Mm-hmm. I guess when Jason kills your counselor, that's him knocking out Red. That's my boy, punk!
Damn. You know what the issue I'm having? I'm not able to, like, dodge sometimes.
Yeah, it's that diagonal that you have to hit.
Yeah. And I have to go battle him again, right? Let's see. Well, I guess do I have enough time
he
to go?
kicks his ass in that. He sent him flying. You want some of this, old man? Huh? No.
Let me try it again.
Between Red getting knocked out and when Big Worm showed up with his ice cream truck, he tells that one kid, "What you want? What you got? Boy, what the fuck you want?"
R.I.P. Didn't he just pass away last year?
Yeah, I think so. And Michael Clark Duncan, who also has a cameo in Friday, well, he's been dead for, what, a few years now as well?
Yeah, he died pretty young, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the only real strategy with going to the lake is making sure you're just going the right direction, because that's really what can screw you up. I mean, the way that you have to fight him here would be no different than when you fight him in the cabins as well. You just gotta wait for him to tire out like he did there, and just go to town on him. When he's super fast, you just want to focus on dodging the 2 punches, and at least on the second day, you know, he'll have those moments where he'll stop being super speedy. On day 3, he's always like that.
Yeah. I was just having trouble dodging the double punch.
Uh-oh, doggy man.
Tigger right here. Why are you barking, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you can do the 100% route. You know, go and light the cabins, all 6 of them, get the flashlight, go find Jason's mom, all that stuff. You can speed run it, you know, use the trick to get the torch ahead of time, and then just find Jason, beat it that way. There's a lot of different ways you can play this game. It really just depends on which counselor you want to use and if you want to upgrade all of them or just some of them. If I'm not doing a speed run, I at least try to get every counselor knife at least. And then I just stick the ones that I'm not using back in the cabins, and then I'll mostly use Mark and Chrissy.
Bad doggy. Yeah, this guy, he's a little grouch, this guy right here. Right, Tigger? Where are you going?
The shark eating the dog.
This guy's a little grouch right here. Tigger, you making a... making my dog bark too. That's a funny thing when the dogs hear like a dog bark on the commercial or something, they start barking too. Let's see. I don't know. I just need the damn key with Chrissy.
So I would still try the torch trick with her and either try to find the key here or in the woods.
Yeah, I got it finally. I got the key. And can I go get the sweater with her, or how does that work?
Yeah, you should be able to, because it's day 2 for everybody.
Okay, let me see. It's this one, right? There we go.
Yeah. I wish the stream wasn't delayed, because I'm over here trying to watch it ahead of time and
can I change
still
that or
seems
no?
like I'm delayed. No, I think it's just because I'm on my phone, but then I've also got it playing on my laptop too.
What's up, Rydog? I mostly played as Laura because I find her to be the fastest to move around for some reason. Says Filippo. Yeah, get the sweater. Killer says you can adjust, zombie. You can adjust the delay?
Explain.
Right, dog. All right, let me.
Because I know I can adjust, but I don't think I need to adjust anything.
Let's see.
I could use a upgrade or a repair to my leg, that's for sure.
All right, let me get the torch or the letter. I mean. I'm surprised he hasn't come out.
Don't jinx it now.
Ah, he's tempting me with the axe. I don't need that shit, right? Go get the torch.
What's up, Ryan?
Damn, this guy's...
Oh. Oh, nice try trying to duck out too.
Son of a bitch, came out twice.
Oh, yep. See, you actually locked him that way.
Did I do a lot of damage on him? Not really.
Not with the knife.
Where is
I think I understand what you're saying, Killer, but now I'm just reminded of what Kevin Hart says in A 40-Year-Old Virgin. See, you throwing a lot of words at me, and because I don't understand them, I'm gonna take them as disrespect.
It's in here, right? Because I got the...
Yeah.
got the note, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or did I not grab the note? And I
Yeah,
just left. Oh, here it goes. I think it's here, right? There it goes. Yeah, it would have been good if I wouldn't have gotten attacked like crazy by him.
Twice.
Yeah.
Twice in a row. Yep.
And I got us 2 tickets to paradise. Like
Now,
Eddie.
do you dare try to do that with another counselor like Laura?
All right, let's try it.
Because she is the 3rd fastest out of all of them.
Who's he attacking? Of course, the children.
Oh, no.
Can I fight him as someone else? Let me see.
Who else is... Yeah, you'll have to duck into a...
Debbie? Damn, because Paul's like.
Oh, that's right. You lost Laura. Damn it.
I lost everything. Pack your bags. We leave tonight. The only thing I remember from 40-Year-Old Virgin is that fucker comes out of nowhere. What part is that? I don't remember that part. Kelly Clarkson. Oh, the Kelly Clarkson when he's getting the fucking wax.
The chest wax, yeah. Which he said didn't hurt as much as they made it look like in the film.
Was that legit?
Yes, that was him legitimately getting his chest
fuck.
waxed.
He was like bleeding, I remember.
Yeah, but he was just over dramatic with it. Oh, that part's gross, man, when she freaking pukes on him.
Oh yeah. I don't know why that's my favorite line when she's like telling that one story and she's like, no, and I said, no, you're the bitch.
Bitch. Judd Apatow's real wife. Yep.
Yeah. What's up, Kurumi?
Oh yeah, she does say that. That fucker came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, when she's like fucking driving.
I'm so tired.
Unlike Rob Zombie's wife, she's
Cheryl Moon.
Yeah, this girl was actually pretty funny. I don't remember what her name is. Judd Apatow's wife.
Ah shit. Damn it, what's her name? Leslie Mann. There you go.
Leslie Mann.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn, come on now.
I think that's one of the few movies where she's not a bitch.
Leslie Mann?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's in that other one with Paul Rudd. I forgot what that one's called.
Knocked Up.
Is it that? And there's another one, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's one where she's married to him, right?
Yeah. She's like the bitter housewife, and she's what's that other chick's name? Her sister.
Katherine
Yeah,
Heigl?
she's also Katherine Heigl, and she's also the girlfriend in Big Daddy, the one that's dating Adam Sandler's roommate.
Fuck, I might die. I don't even know what to do anymore. Who do I battle in this?
Damn, he trimmed the hedges, man.
Yeah. I think I'm having a hard time doing that diagonal dodge thing really quick. Let's see.
I kind of want to say something right here, but it might be offensive, so I'm just gonna stay quiet.
The movie is 40 is amazing, but turned 40 recently. Yeah, that movie's hilarious. Doing this in parts the same amount as Jason. I'm not gonna beat this game. It's just too hard. So we expect 10 parts. We're gonna go to space. We're gonna go to space.
Pip's gonna take this game with him, and he's gonna play it in space.
Oh, get up there. I'll try again next year. I'll try again.
I was hoping this would be the stream. This would be the year.
It's not gonna happen.
Not with that attitude.
Let me practice the little diagonal dodges. That's what I'm really struggling with right now. Let's see. Where you at, Jason? Let me practice these dodges. See, I can't get that second one that quick. There it goes. I'm dead.
No.
You fellas ever laugh at Rob from Friday the 13th part 5 saying he's killing me? Oh, that's part 4, isn't it? He's killing me in the basement.
I think so.
Yeah, that's the Jason Hunter.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
He's the
final
dude that shows
chapter.
up at the house. Yeah.
In the year 20. I might just play like Zombie Stream or Mazin and just act like I'm beating the game.
Yeah, I laugh at that because it's like, oh, how kind of him to announce that he's getting killed. You know, as if it's not fucking obvious.
That part annoyed me. You know why? Because he's like sacrificing himself, and then the girl's just like standing there. Like, fucking run. Get the hell out of there.
I know. Either run or help me, bitch.
Alright, let's go.
That's always been a great debate with my friends and I whenever we watched horror movies growing up. Would you stay and help me out? Fuck no, I'm out, you know?
That's God's will right there.
Like, if I'm provided a way out, I'll take it or something like that. Like, we used to throw insults all the time. Like, no, because I'd be dumb enough to try to save you and then I get killed.
Oh, I died just that quickly.
Damn it.
If you want to pretend like me, then take your shirt off, says Muzz. Sorry, Zom, I tried. Why does Jason never bang any of the hot chicks in the Friday movies?
I mean, it's a question of whether or not he's got the machete down there too.
Run option.
I'd imagine since the rest of his body is still intact, even though he's a zombie. I mean, I can't believe we're having this conversation, but then at the same time I can because I'm weird enough to.
I died. I'm dead. Wah-wah-wee-wah.
Wah-wah-wee-wah.
He was in the lake. Alright, maybe I'll give it another shot right now. Let me take my dogs out really quick.
Okay.
You guys talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah,
One more
see,
shot.
that's the point, Shode. I think he would be waterlogged.
Waterlogged.
I'm thinking it would be like a condom filled with water just dangling there. Don't really know if he can use it. It's just there. See, these are the thoughts people I had as a kid that kept me out of good schools. These are the things you think about when you're bored and the power's out. That's messed up, Minister. If that's true, if that is true, then wow, that's fucked up. Hypothetical cage match. Okay. It's gonna come down to numbers. If there's more critters than anything else, I think they can take the win. because they are deadly in numbers. They'll just turn into that big ball and run over and eat whoever the fuck's in the ring. If the gremlins can get to water, they can possibly multiply, but it does take a while for them. Either way, I don't see the ghoulies really winning that. I probably would have to give it to the Krites based on numbers, but the gremlins based on just their creativity and their intelligence. I'm sure they could rig something to ensure their win. 10 sequels later, Tim finally beats the game. Well, if he played this, including the times he streamed it previously, if he played it up to 9, that would be the final Friday up until that point, and we know he loves that movie, so maybe it would take the 9th stream. I still have faith, P Merc. He's gotten close. If he can get the dodge mechanic down, or if he can avoid having to fight him punch out style and can just get him on the road, he'll definitely have a better shot at it. Never hypothetical, strictly theoretical. I don't know. I kind of like hypothetical, because that means there's a possibility. I gotta be the cyborg chick? Oh, man. Well, I guess based on how many times I've misgendered, I am already there. So, I guess it's not too much of a stretch. I just now have to go find a leather outfit, cut my hair to look like the chick from Perfect Dark. There you go. Yeah, see, I think the Gremlins could win overall, but if there are a lot of Krites, the numbers might give them a chance. Not wrong, Ryan. I could honestly have seen that being a punk band at one point. But then on the downside, that means that Tib gets to knock my head off. Yeah, something has to uncage his inner shark. He has to embrace that bloodthirsty hunger feeling. See, I don't know, Minister, because like I said, the Krites can do some damage if there's a bunch of them, but they are smaller than Gremlins anyway. They're the smaller of the three, so I think overall the Gremlins would win. I don't think the Ghoulies would do much. Hey, what's up, Hummus? The shark eating Caillou. Yeah, if he can stay on Jason once he's got, Mark or Chrissy, whoever he's using, once he's got that torch and he stocks up on vitamins, he can do it, I think. He can't hurt you anymore. I definitely think it's possible. Ugh, don't even compare Caillou to Jason. Caillou would need a sack over his head to even look like Jason without the sack on his head. Oh, the Gremlins definitely have the best theme song.
Hey, what's up, hummus? You there, zombie?
Yep, I'm here.
Alright, this is my final try of the year. I'll try again next year. Also, have you played it on emulation? Have you found it a little bit? Have you tried it on like just emulation? Is it a little bit harder?
Not hungry, Caillou? I thought spaghetti was your favorite.
Like with the input lag, or no? It should be fine.
No, it should be relatively
Daddy
the same.
is talking to you.
Okay. Just trying to find excuses.
Earth to Caillou.
And try to find excuses. Well, say the number one excuse that even our self-proclaimed elite players say, it's the controller.
It's the damn controller. I think it's broken. That's what it is. Let me see. Yeah, no, I think that little diagonal shit was throwing me off, but I was remembering in the video you were saying you wanna kind of dodge before he comes, so you can like do that second dodge right in between the two punches or some shit. I think you were saying.
Yeah.
My
Because
knee.
unlike day one where you can dodge at the moment, with day 2 and 3 you kind of have to anticipate it ahead of time. Because he's always going to do that double combo. He's just going to come at you 1, 2, get around, come back 1, 2, and then go backwards, do that whole square dance.
Yeah, but I remember you were saying that like you want to time it where you can get that second dodge in between really quick.
Yeah. Because you don't want to try to hit him when he's doing the double punches. You want to wait until he does it the second time to try to get a hit in. When he starts to move backwards, that's when you want to try to get the hits in.
Dime Store Charlie Brown? Caillou?
No, Caillou is Canada's Charlie Brown.
Vinny's good at these retro games. Have you beaten this one, Vinny? Let's see. Alright, let's go. Yeah, and I saw that Mazin was doing that thing that you were talking about, but I didn't really understand that he would go into the cabin, pull someone out, then put him back in, and then Jason would spawn outside.
Yeah, you switch it so that way the counselor you want is there with Jason rather than whoever he was attacking.
Alright.
Lifetime dream. Hey, it's an attainable one. Trust me. It is definitely possible. I think anybody could honestly beat this game.
What's easier, this or Jaws?
I would say this once you know what you're doing. because you can put a lot of effort into playing Jaws and doing all that grinding, but once you die, that's it. Like Jaws, you legitimately have to know Death Run in order to keep the level that you're at and have the high attack strength.
Let's get somebody else to fight.
Thanks, Josh.
Let's not talk about Caillou and his beta male father.
That enables him. It's true.
Zombie, what do you think? Know about the Munchies? Oh, that horror. Isn't it like a cheesy ass 80s or 90s movie?
Yes, they're like the Dollar Tree gremlins, in my opinion. And what's worse is, so there's Munchie. He's like this, like, I don't know if he's a dog or what the hell he's supposed to be. But he's supposed to be like some little gremlin dog creature that turns comedian. That's Munchie. And then Munchies is kind of a ripoff of the Gremlins too, but they are, I guess you would say they're like the kid-friendly Gremlins. I wasn't impressed with either one. How the hell Munchie got a sequel, I don't know.
Not hungry, Caillou?
People
Yeah.
love
Thought
that
spaghetti
Caillou.
was your favorite.
Munchie Chi. I remember
Caillou,
those. The Munchie
Daddy is
Chi.
talking to
The
you.
little monkey things.
Hello? Earth to Caillou? Are you in there?
I don't want spaghetti, Daddy!
Munchie. I've seen that VHS at the swap meet. It's like this little dude wearing like a jacket, almost like the Fonz or some shit.
Yeah, he's got like spiky white hair.
Let me see. Let me get the. Got that. I need a key now. He said the
No,
outer circle is the best way to get the key.
Yeah, or you can try finding it in the woods too.
I just hate that damn wolf.
Yes, eat all the Cailloux in the world. I don't think Charles Band made a Gremlins knockoff, but I mean, he's made everything else from killer gingerbread cookies to evil bongs, so who the hell knows?
Here we go. Does Charles Band have gremlins? Oh yeah, she's pretty quick. This Laura girl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, let me fight her. What's the toughest NES game you've ever beaten?
That's a good question. I could say it, but then if I do, then I'm gonna see a bunch of videos and streams popping up of people playing it, I bet. So, maybe I won't say.
But there is one that comes to mind that you're like, yep, this one was
Yep.
rough.
And all the Battletoad no death runs can suck it compared to this one.
Damn. Hey, thanks, Showed gifting 5 memberships.
Nice.
Let's see who got one? Lit,
Hummus, Killer.
Carlita, Ron Jones. Yes.
Oh
Ma-
yeah, look at that.
Mazen wants to hear what's the game. I want to know what's Mazen's hardest game that he's ever beat. Oh shit. Yeah, thanks, Showed. Oh shit. I'm trying to spawn the damn key.
I said, welcome to the Sharks, and now that I think about it, it makes us sound like we're a 50s leather jacket gang.
Welcome to the shark.
So we're gonna be like snapping our fingers. Hey, come
Yeah.
on.
Like the Cobras.
Yeah.
5 guitar riffs incoming. Yeah. This is from Saturday Night Slam Masters. Ninja Gaiden 3 is pretty damn tough.
Or maybe I should do, yeah, maybe I should do the Street Sharks imitation. Hey, welcome to the Sharks.
Let's see. Let me use cheap ass Paul. Thanks again, Showed.
Oh, that's Jawsome. Booger Man.
Is that a tough one, Booger Man?
I don't recall it being tough, but I honestly haven't played that game since I beat the Genesis and the Super Nintendo port. I got so annoyed with the final boss hearing his same damn speech over and over again that I haven't played it since, but I don't remember it being that bad. Ninja Gaiden 3 can be a tough one, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday night. Yeah, Saturday Night Slam Master is another one I could never get like past the second team and shit.
Aw, Paul came to save George. Yeah, I heard that damn bad guy speech at the end of Booger Man so many times I memorized it.
What game is that, Maz? P-Merc. Dude, that's a hard question. Has anybody else creeped out by the Leatherhead from the Turtles cartoon?
I actually like Leatherhead.
It's kind of cool.
I just like the fact that he was a mutation that just wanted to be left alone. He was kind of like the Jason Voorhees of the enemies. He just don't go to his bayou, don't fuck with him, and he won't bother you.
That thing is hard when you take your shirt off. In case you're wondering, my main is not sending messages to chats. Okay, yay! That's what you told me. Not the mighty one, of course. I thought you said Slap Master instead of Slam Masters. You ever beat that one? Slam Masters? I always wanted to beat the tag team, but that game was kind of hard.
A long time ago when my cousin Tim and I would rent Super Nintendo games, we used to rent that one, Royal Rumble, and NWA a lot. So we were always playing those wrestling games.
Talk about the Natsume one?
Yeah.
Natsume Championship Wrestling?
Yeah, with the guy that looks like Tatanka on there.
Yeah. That game, have you played the Japanese version? They got the way better game.
No, I haven't played that. Not that I recall.
That one has the Patriot. It has Stan Henson. It has... That's a lot of good ones. Oh, I have heard a few people say
I like the Patriot.
YouTube glitch. Super hard NES game. Let's start. I use ad blockers, I swear a lot. Better question.
Welcome to the Bayou.
His rivals were like the frogs, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He would fight the frogs.
The punk frogs. Mm-hmm.
What's it like? Napoleon, Bonafrog, and who else was there?
Attila, Genghis, and who was the other one?
Yeah,
Oh, Rasputin. That's what it was.
Rasputin. You hear that, Tyler? Rasputin.
I don't know why, but because you said that to Tylord, I'm automatically thinking of World Heroes. When Rasputin would grab you with his enlarged hands and he'd be all, and he'd laugh at you.
That game was awesome. Ad blockers. Don't play with YouTube's money. I don't care. Oh, is that why you got banned? Because you used the ad blockers? Tell me they don't use shirtless Mazin. Yeah, Tyler.
Ad blockers? I thought it was ab blockers.
Tyler loves that World Heroes.
I liked World Heroes too. I liked it way more than Art of Fighting, and I would put that on par with Fatal Fury or King of Fighters, whichever version you had.
You like choosing that what was it, the M Bison mixed with the Spectre Gadget dude?
Brocken.
Dude.
He's actually the first character I learned, but he's also one of the cheap ones too. He's like the Blanca of the group.
I'm gonna fight him with.
But overall, I thought the game was pretty cool. I like the fact that they used real historical figures, and you know, some of them were fabricated, but I like that they use like real, well-known people.
Oh, I'm about to die as fucking Laura. Oh, did I pass the fucking thing? Oh, I died as it. Fuck it. I'll just keep playing. Let's see. Who should I use here?
Samurai Showdown was a good one too, but it's one that really wasn't in a lot of the convenience stores that had the SNK cabs. Most of the time you would see Metal Slug, Fatal Fury. That one was also at my local Pizza Hut. And then World Heroes, I think I said that already. If not, and King of the Monsters was another one that was pretty common.
Cool. I never saw that one anywhere. King of the Monsters.
Oh yeah, Captain Kidd. Yeah, he was a cool addition.
Captain Kidd. From, what is that from? World Heroes?
Yeah, he was a pirate.
Oh shit, I don't remember that. Was that like World Heroes 2 or 3?
I think he debuted in 2, yeah.
This little music's awesome. Damn, are all the children dead? How come there's only one there? There's only
Where
like
have
one.
all the children gone?
Yeah, there's like one child there.
Buried outside Tibbs' yard.
King of the Monsters. Yeah, it was like a pro wrestling video game.
Mhm.
Shit. I think
But
it's
with
YouTube.
kaiju. Yeah.
With certain accounts, I heard two people say the same. I think Mazin's just doing some shady stuff over there, I think. Past my bedtime. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Vinny. Later, dude.
Peace, Vinny. Goonies and Droogies. I thought he was gonna call us the Droogs from Clockwork Orange. And with that, your humble narrator went to bed.
Did you like the Rob Zombie Halloweens?
The first one I did, the second one, no.
The White Horse one?
Mm-hmm. Because what the fuck was he smoking when he did that one? I know he didn't want to do a sequel, but why he agreed to do it anyway is beyond me.
Let's see.
A Nintendo hard challenge. Nintendo hard.
Troogies. I've been wanting to watch the Ghoulies. I don't think I've ever seen a Ghoulies from beginning to end.
Does he say Droogies in that movie? I don't remember. I know he calls his group Droogs.
God damn, Jason.
But yeah, that's a great movie too. Yeah, all Pizza Huts for the most part had either a Neo Geo cab or they had a Nintendo Nintendo Play Choice. Usually were what I would see commonly. You get my Nintendo tapes.
Are Godfathers all gone? That's a pizza place, or what the fuck is that?
Yeah, Godfather's Pizza was a pizza chain. I know the ones out here in Arizona closed. I think there's still a few left.
Is there still the Tombstone Pizza?
You can get those in our local stores.
Oh, I try to get them.
As far as I know, it seems like there's still Godfathers open. There's probably just not as many. That's also the pizza chain featured in Goonies.
Godfather?
Yeah, because that's where Chunk is at the beginning of the movie. He's playing video games and he's eating the pizza and he's got that shake with him.
You never thought that lady, the mobster lady from Goonies, looked like Greg the Hammer Valentine?
Oh, definitely. Just short and no blonde hair. That's a great game, Blood. I used to play AVP at one of the malls in Mesa. They were the only arcade that had that. And yes, that's a great idea. I don't know why Undertaker never cut a promo for Tombstone Pizzas.
That's true.
I will bury you with sausage and pepperoni. Or how about the meat trio?
Yeah, we used to have Godfathers everywhere. Never really hear anyone talk
Oh,
about
my Undertaker, make mine with jalapenos and green peppers.
Remember that Coliseum skit where he's like at the video rental store and he's looking at all the horror movies?
I missed when they would do promos like that. The last good one is I will always say is the one where Booker T and Austin fought in the grocery store. Yeah. What's up, Lit?
What's up, Lit? You need to hear Ty Lord's fucking Harvey Whippleman. That shit's hilarious.
I'm telling you, we need to do a wrestling podcast where we
As
all
characters?
just do, yeah. Brother Love, I can do that one. Of course, you know, Lord Alfred Hayes. We just do all those voices and shit. Or like what we could do is if we could get away with showing clips from old matches, do our own commentary on them.
Oh shit.
You know, Minister, it's... The Creepshow movies are kind of a mixed bag, that's why. Fans have started to like the second one. The first one's always going to be treasured. The third one is just god-awful.
There was a part 3 for Creepshow?
Yes.
Damn, I don't remember that.
It's so bad that fans don't even consider it the real Creepshow. If you really want to see what fans consider Creepshow 3, you gotta watch Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. Because that was actually supposed to be Creepshow 3, but at the last minute they scrapped it, but then they're like, fuck it, we'll use it for Tales from the Dark Side.
I think I like 2 more. Because 2 has the raft, right? The raft.
Yeah.
And the cigar store Indian.
Mm-hmm.
What else?
Chief Woodenhead.
Yeah, I like 2 better. I thought 1 was okay, but I like 2 a lot better. You should...
Are you reading the chat? Minister is saying we should do it with the Macho Man already.
When he proposed to Elizabeth, he said, Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
But he says it like 10 times.
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Will you marry me?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, wrestling fan or not, if you watch the match when him and Elizabeth reunited, you cheered. I don't care.
Got a little choked up, not gonna lie. Remember when I first saw that?
Yeah, when you see them reunite and they're showing all the different fans that are crying, and of course Bobby Heenan's talking shit. Maybe that lady's shoes are on too tight.
When Heenan would always fucking talk shit about like the Bret Hart, the Hearts and shit. About Stu and Helen and shit.
Yep, all the time. Yeah, the hitchhiker. Yeah, that's the third story.
That's a great movie. Part 2.
Yeah, it is a good movie, Hummus. It's a little bit trickier to find on DVD, but I heard they did a re-release of Tales from the Dark Side, so now it should be easier to find. The original with the stupid clamshell design I hate, that one was harder to find back in the day, but you should be able to find that one now. That's got the gargoyle story too that I really like, and there's a bunch of well-known actors in that whole film series too. So highly recommend that one.
Need a Dusty Rhodes emoji if you will. Oh, that's true. You understand. What accent is that? Is that a Florida accent or like Louisiana?
I don't know.
Or is that just a Dusty accent?
That's just a Dusty thing. And then somebody can be who else had a distinguishable voice like that? Damn, I gotta think of all the wrestlers with accents.
One of my favorite promos is when Scott Hall went to WCW, and he's making fun of like he says the where is the Nacho Man? He does a little finger. He's using like the WWF like the parodies as like part of his promo. Where's the Huckster?
That promo is legendary, Minister. I remember seeing that one on cable TV too.
That might get us canceled though.
Yeah, because he says it with such intensity, and then I bet you it just finally dawned on him like a second later, like, what the hell did I just say?
Yeah, then you see like Sherry kind of like patting him on the back, like you're okay, and he looks like fuck, I'm about to get fired.
I'm about to get fired.
Let me tell you about hard times, Daddy. I do like that promo.
Tell you about the hard times. Gotta get that polka dot jumpsuit.
That is kind of crazy that they gave him that outfit and he still fucking pulled it off. He was still over as hell.
Him and Sapphire.
My sweet Sapphire. She was like a actual fan or something, right? They just put her on the. She just became a manager.
Yeah, that's what they said. That she was a big fan of his, and then she was at ringside one event, and yeah, he pulled her up to the ring and kind of took over from there.
Ric Flair doesn't know about hard times. You understand? Oh shit.
Now Ric Flair knows about everything else. The way that guy fucking parties. All that massive blood rush to his skin every time he does a promo. Shit.
Or baby doll with the loaded Gucci bag. Should have said the loaded Gucci bag and shit. That had like a brick in it.
Oh, I've seen and I own that movie, Minister. That was a re-release DVD I had to get.
That's a classic one.
Oh hell yeah!
Daddy don't like tattletales.
The fossil Ric Flair.
Me!
I mean, you're not wrong.
There he goes. Woo!
My God!
Considering how much freaking alcohol is in that man's system, it's probably replaced his whole bloodstream by now.
Ric Flair definitely knows about bourbon and cock. What? What do you mean by cock?
I will admit the guy that played him in the Iron Claw was pretty good too.
Ah, yeah.
He was a pretty good imitation.
He kind of reminded me of Will Ferrell for some reason. Like playing Ric Flair. Alright,
Oh, that would be an insane one.
Let's go up there. I think if I can get the little double dodge down, maybe I like my chances, but if I can't get that down, I don't think I have a fucking chance in hell. Let's see.
Oh, Ric Flair is up there with like Keith Richards and freaking what's that? What was the name of the lead singer of Rolling Stones? Mick Jagger. He's up there. He's up there with those like immortal beings now from like all the drugs and alcohol. The stuff that should have killed them has been defeated by the drugs and alcohol intake.
That is pretty nuts. Like that it seems like Flair drank like a lot of fucking liquor every day of the week. Hey, he's still alive.
He's still alive, because I'm telling you, that liquor has replaced his entire blood supply. He's probably like fucking gin and cognac now.
Rick did give WCW and WWF Flair. No pun intended. Ric Flair, when I started watching wrestling, it was 91, I remember. And I was like, who's this dude? Like, since I can remember, Ric Flair just always looked old. Since I can remember. He just was old looking.
He had that white hair and never left him.
I like that Royal Rumble promo when he wins the title. With a tear in my eye. It's like he would always get color too. He would always like be bleeding and shit in every match.
Yeah, he was always like bloodshot or like tanned up the wazoo.
91. Oh, that's when you were born, P-Mark? Damn. Wasn't he? Yeah, he was. Well, it was NWA, right? NWA and then WCW.
Yeah. He kind of went back and forth. He went between them and WWF for a while, then went back to WCW. Probably because he was making more money there.
Let's see. Let's go with Paul here.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen Ric Flair without that red hue to his skin. It was like massive blood rush every time he cut a promo. Have
you heard Ty Lord's Rick Martel also?
I don't think I have yet. I know you've mentioned it before.
He does a good Martel. He gets the Tatanka promos. Alright, good. Man, I haven't been able to get the damn key as Mark. Let me see.
I don't know what it is.
I'm gonna have to take him to the forest, I guess. Kind of came off wrong. I'm gonna have to take Mark to the forest. I think that was like a term some dudes used to use. I'm gonna take him to the edge of the forest.
Oh my.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm assuming Ric Flair is immune to roids too. You think Ric Flair did steroids? He was never like jacked or anything.
No, I mean it's possible he might have used something to get a little cut, but I don't think he was jacked like fucking Hogan is.
Yeah.
Or was.
If you kill Paul Tibb, we will have a problem. Paul sucks. Nobody cares about Paul.
And with that, Tib is canceled. 'Cause that's all it takes.
I'm not saying you, P-Merc. I'm saying this character. He's better than George. I give him that much.
Yeah, see, it's always a debate on who's the worst when it comes to those two.
Alright, let's get out of here with this guy. Oh shit, he has a slightly better jump than George.
I'm just gonna leave it at that.
How to get canceled. I hated
Wesley
Bobby
Snipes,
Heenan's
Woody Harrelson, there you go.
fat self. Oh yeah, he was funny as hell.
I was so sad to see what became of Bobby Heenan
Ah man.
towards the end of his life.
That
I
was
was
sad.
really devastated to see that.
Yeah. But he still had like a sense of humor, even when he was like
Mhm.
that. Because I went to I think it was WrestleMania 30, and he was at the convention, and he didn't have like a jaw anymore. But he was
Aw.
still. I remember my nephew got his autograph, and he like he pulled his hat like over his face, like when they were gonna take a picture. So he was still like joking around.
Yeah,
Paul.
I was sad to see him like that.
It's really sad to see how many wrestlers have died. Yeah, Cop Dog. I
Well,
think
it's all the crazy shit they do.
that's what the with the Hall of Fame thing. Like they limit like one dead wrestler per Hall of Fame because so many of them are dead. Let me take Mark to the forest.
Yeah, Tony Schiavone, I think he worked well with his WCW crew. Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon definitely worked as a pair. Honestly, you could put Heenan with anybody,
Yeah.
and he would sell it.
He was good with Vince too.
Yeah.
What a
Now-
maneuver. I kind of like people shit on Vince McMahon as a commentator. I kind of liked him.
He was good. He could sell moves and devastation well, but JR, nobody tops that guy at selling commentary. Like, you felt it when he would scream.
Yeah.
You know?
He's got a family, goddammit.
Yeah. Like when he would get pissed about how Austin would get screwed, you could tell he was mad.
It's like the Omega Redeem when he would always call Helmsley a son of a bitch.
Yeah. No, damn it! Austin got screwed.
Dude, how come I can't get the damn key at all? Give me
Yeah.
a key.
It's true, Hummus. I mean, we hear those stories all the time. You know, somebody died of an OD or just because they lived on edge more than they should have. You know. Yeah, that was devastating, Minister. We had actually gotten the pay-per-view when that happened.
Which one? The Owen?
When Owen fell, yeah.
Dude, I remember I was in Mexico, and I was a big Owen Hart fan. I was in Mexico. My sister called us. There was like one phone in that little town. I remember we walked to that phone. It was like a mile walk to just use the telephone.
Damn.
Like someone would call that store, and then the person from the store would walk into the town and tell you, oh, someone's on the phone for you. And then you would have to walk a mile to the store. And I remember my sister called to tell me that Owen Hart had died. Like, oh, she said, oh, a wrestler died. And I was like, who? And he's like, Owen Hart. And I was like, what? He was like one of my favorites at the time.
Yeah, that's all we were talking about when we went back to school that week. Like, oh, did you see it? Did you see what happened? And yeah,
Yeah, so
sucks.
I think they did his wife sue WWF or the company that
Oh, she went after everybody, if I remember right. But she definitely went after WWF.
Remember when Sid broke his leg on a light?
Oh, that was so bad.
I still can't watch that.
The way it just snaps when he jumps and he lands. Oh, that is one of the most brutal breaks ever.
If I see a clip of that, I still look away. I can't see that.
Between that one and when Sabu broke his neck getting dragon suplex to the table,
Yeah.
those are some of the worst fucking breaks I've ever seen.
I like that. Remember that Sid promo where he's like, you're half the man that I am, and I have half the brain that you do. They're just like, Scott Hall and Nash are just laughing at him because he botched the line.
Yup.
Is he here?
At least he sold it when it came to the freaking Shockmaster promo.
Oh yeah, he stayed it. I give him credit. He stayed in character the whole time.
Yup, he did. He had that red skin freaking Ric Flair anger the entire time while everybody's busy laughing about what happened.
Yeah. Get him, George.
I'll give him credit for that.
Yeah, this was a weird run. I haven't gotten the key at all. It's taking forever. Let's see. Does that just happen sometimes that you just don't get the items you need?
No, not to my knowledge. Gee whiz, gang. We've got ourselves a mystery.
Yeah, like I haven't found it at all. I just take George to fight Jason again. You got this, George. Yeah, he's like, I got half the brain that you do. That's where I got the "We're live, pal." You know, remember that promo when he says he messes up his line and he wants to take over.
Take a bit, yeah.
Oh,
take it back.
Oh, it's live, pal.
Jinkies. Zoinks Beamer. Or.
I used to just love a pup named Scooby Doo intro song.
Oh, that show is definitely underrated. I liked it growing up.
I don't know if I watched it. I just loved the song, the theme song.
What I liked about it was, of course, you know, it's got a 90s edge to it, and you know the kids are kids instead of teenagers or adults or whatever fucking age they are.
Yeah.
But what I liked about what Pup did was it made fun of the tropes of the original show.
Oh, it did?
Mm-hmm. Like they made fun of themselves in a pup named Scooby-Doo.
And Scooby, a pup named Scooby-Doo.
Yep, you got that guy kind of what's that style of singing called? Not crooning, not that. Almost scatting maybe?
A pup named Scooby-Doo? The song?
Yeah, like the way he sings it. It's kind of like a jazzy kind of like, I don't know how to put it.
Doo-wop?
Yeah, doo-wop. Yeah, doo-wop.
Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And Scooby.
And Scooby.
Let's see, where's this guy at?
Because he's also got the background singers that are singing along too.
They don't make those intro songs like they used to.
Hell no. that could be the redeeming factor of a show too. It's like, oh, the show sucks, but at least the intro's cool. I know that's how some people felt about Thundercats. Like, oh, I always loved watching the intro because the intro had better animation, but the show is boring as fuck.
I never watched Thundercats either. Thundercats.
I did, yeah.
But it did have a cool intro. I do remember that.
Thundercats, Silverhawks, those were the shows that had the cool intro, and then when you get to the actual cartoon itself, the animation is definitely more bland, not as polished. Jason the World Warriors 2 has like one of the best, if not the best, 80s cartoon intro ever. But when you watch the cartoon, again, the show is not as polished. And down goes Little Debbie.
Yeah. I noticed when it cuts off the screen, that's like you're gonna fight him, huh?
Mm-hmm, when it stops moving.
Finally, god damn, it took forever to get the damn key.
Yeah, they definitely put a lot of the budget into those intros, because those intros, you can tell, have a way different animation style. Like, those were professionally done.
You know which cartoon I never watched either, but I loved the intro? Was the G.I. Joe one. The got to get tough.
Get tough.
Go
Yo,
Joe.
Joe.
I used to love
Yep.
that intro. Did I ever watch a
Gotta
single
stand
episode?
tall
Nope.
when you cross
Yeah.
that line of fire.
Yeah, I think would get you pumped up.
Mm-hmm. Well, because at that point, the show was now being kid-friendlier. You know, the G.I. Joe movie and the show prior to that version was more adult. And now we won't even show them with real military guns. We'll show them with just a bunch of lasers that don't hit anything.
Well, they are designed to sell toys after all. I like the later series, Thundercats, and the original.
Oh, yeah, of course.
When the zombies run away, that's when he shows up. Oh, really? Is that another tell?
Yeah, they walk off screen.
The first TMNT cartoon animation was extremely better. Yeah, I always wondered like why that was, and then I watched like a documentary on that the first episodes were like they look really good, huh? And then they kind of got more and more watered down, the TMNT cartoon animation.
Mm-hmm. Even the turtles, like the colors that they had were kind of muted.
Yeah, because
Over
in the
time, they were made
original
brighter.
they were a little more dark, weren't they?
Yeah.
Dark.
Yeah.
I love those first like few episodes of the turtles. Like it was like, what was it, like a 3-parter or 4-parter?
Yeah, it's like a 4 or 5-parter. And then once that first season hit and became a huge success, then we started getting all the other stuff. And then you can definitely see the animation change.
Yeah, they effed up the turtles. The anti-drug segment. What does the G.I. Joe song say? Like, because it it has a "Go Joe," and then it like starts talking about who G.I. Joe is, doesn't it? Like some guy starts commentating.
Yeah. Well, in the original, it talked about what G.I. Joe stands for.
Yeah.
So it was like G.I. Joe is the code name for America's top high specialist military force or something like that. But then in the one that we were talking about, yeah, that one described they're like, again, they're the world's special mission force team, yeah.
Yeah. Power. What is Centurion Power Extreme?
Oh, that's an awesome cartoon in toy line. I love the Centurions.
I don't think I remember those. I'd probably have to see them. Who wants a body massage? I'll take a massage, Mazen.
Mr. Body Massage Machine, go. Centurions was a team of 3 guys, each representing a different military group. So one was like the Navy, one was the Air Force, the other was, I guess you would say, the Army. And they were these soldiers that wore these suits that their friend that was in like this orbiting satellite space station, she would actually beam down the weapons that they would use, and they would graft to their armor, and they would become like these human vehicle hybrids. It was really badass.
Oh, okay. I probably have to see the toy.
Yeah, they had a. Actually, I think in one of your videos you showed a Green Centurion. One of your swap meet videos.
Yeah, because it sounds familiar. Like I feel like I've seen it.
And that was the gimmick for the toys too. You bought the like, it was a 10 or 12-inch figure, and it had holes in the suit, kind of what they had on the show, and you could graft different vehicle pieces to them, and they became different vehicles and weapons.
Jason killed all the kids.
Aww.
I don't know why I barely got the damn key like 3 minutes ago. I don't know why it took so long to get the damn key. I spent the whole time looking for the damn key with Mark. Well, I'll try again next year. Sometime next year I'll try again.
All right. We'll put Jason at the bottom of Crystal Lake for now.
It's kind of like the story of my life. My wife would be like, "You could never find your keys." I can never find my keys. I never know where my keys are. I never know where my glasses are. It says, did somebody say pork sandwiches? Didn't Sky Guy look like Tom Selleck?
Oh, no, the Marine guy, the Navy guy. He was the one that looked like Tom Selleck. Max, he was the guy in the green outfit. He had the Tom Selleck porn stash.
Let me go to the other screen. Nice going, Tip. You got everyone killed. I couldn't find my keys. Story of my life. I know I left them on the... I thought I left them in the bowl. Where are my keys?
We have a bowl.
You guys never lose your keys or like...
Oh, I do. But that's because I'm lazy and I don't put them on this hook that I have by the door.
Yeah, that's what my wife always tells me. That's what this thing is for. That's where you put your keys, and I never put them there.
Because you gotta remember to put them in there in the first place.
Yeah, I'm breaking his heart. Look,
well, I'm dead, so I don't really have a heart to break anymore.
I think these games you gotta leave it to the pros. You gotta leave it to Zombie, Mazen, Filippo. Who else has beaten this on stream?
Let's see. Jim Maxey did this year.
Jim Maxey likes playing hard ass games too.
Who else did I watch play this? There was a bunch of us that were playing it this year, or I should say a bunch of you guys that were playing it this year.
Triforce played it?
Yeah, Triforce beat it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Too tough. Tom Selleck was actually a Navy veteran on Magnum PI. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You like those Jesse Stone movies?
Oh, hell yeah.
You like... I'm always sending those to Tyler, and he's like, why do you keep sending me these Jesse Stone movies? I just think it's hilarious.
I grew up on that stuff.
He said, why T-Barone keep sending me these Jesse Stone movies? I just want him to...
I loved Magnum PI as a kid.
But
Rockford Files, Magnum PI,
but
all
like
those.
Jesse Stone, what is it, like drama?
I don't know if I would call that. If I would call maybe drama, maybe. I guess I would consider them like Steven Seagal movies if Steven Seagal was actually a good actor. You know, because it's got a mixture of that, but it's definitely I don't. That's really hard to place those, because they're definitely softer in edge compared to some of the more action stuff that he used to do, but they're not really complete dramas either. But they're what you expect from the CBS network.
Minister watches them too. Just life, drama, action, drama.
Yeah, something like that,
Go
Not high intensity, but not something that your grandparents would probably watch, or maybe they did. Because it is Tom Selleck.
Tom Selleck, Whoopi Goldberg, and Blonde Kid. Really? A-Team.
Yeah, like A-Team was definitely more action oriented. They just couldn't hit a damn thing with their rifle. They always blew shit up, but they never shot anybody, despite being an elite team of commandos. But that's TV for you. I'm sure they didn't want to show anybody get shot.
Yeah, the Hulkster was in that. I remember that. Wasn't he like in a couple episodes? The A-Team?
I want to say he might have had like a guest appearance. But I think that's also what led him to do Thunder in Paradise.
Oh yeah, Rue the Ripper. Thanks for subscribing. Rue like Winnie the Pooh? Little Rue.
Oh, nice.
I like that the mom is Kanga, right? And the baby's Rue.
The baby's Rue, yeah.
They got the Stormtrooper.
Stormtrooper. You need to give the Stormtroopers a seeing eye dog just to be able to hit something. Think.
I don't. You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a damn Tom Selleck movie in my life. Ever.
You got to look back at when he was like the big '80s star at the time.
Yeah.
That's when you'll see a lot of his more action stuff. Like he's still a household name, obviously, and I'm sure he's still a sex symbol for some women. But those films are definitely more toned down than Magnum PI. That's for damn sure.
And I always would confuse him with Burt Reynolds because of the mustache.
The mustaches, yep.
Just because
the Mustache Elite Club.
It's kind of like Gary Busey and that other guy, Nick Nolte. I always get them confused.
Yes. Yeah, but the way I remember the difference is Nick Nolte has got like those massive horse teeth that are not Nick Nolte, Gary Busey does. Nick Nolte is just old and hairy, like he's fuzzy. Like Nolte looks like he's hit the drugs. Busey does not need drugs. He's just wired.
What happened to Busey? He's just nuts. What happened to him?
Yeah, he's just off his fucking rocker, man.
But has he ever been like not insane? Because he seems like he's always just been like that.
I think he's always been insane, and the older he gets, the more it just shows.
His big horse teeth.
He does. Like, I'm not saying that to be mean, but he's got like those big ass fucking Mr. Ed bite you in one shot, teeth. So even in his old age, he still has them, and he's like 80, I think.
Shut says Gary Busey is awesome. Remember that police photo of Gary? Oh, that mugshot.
The mugshot.
The whole poo gang is there.
I honestly believe that he was born with that stare and those teeth as an infant. I believe he literally came out the womb like that.
Those giant chompers.
Yeah, like Jake Busey, his son, the guy from Starship Troopers, he has that same eye and teeth shape, but he doesn't look as deranged as Gary Busey does. Like, Gary Busey looks like he has crack in his bloodstream, whereas Jake Busey looks like he's been high off weed. Like, they're two opposites.
Yeah, Gary Busey looks like he wouldn't need help eating carrots. Like, if you just fed him carrots, it'd be like, no problem with those chompers.
Mm-hmm.
Or apples.
Seriously, like, if you were to see him on the street, he'd, like, Pac-Man your ass. He'd just be like, oh...
Have you seen that?
I might tell you that I'm mighty fine. Tiburon.
Have you, have you seen that dude on like YouTube or something? Like it's this video of this guy that juggles apples, but he's chewing them while he's juggling them.
I haven't seen that.
I want to put that as a redeem because it's just random. He's like juggling apples, and you hear him, ram, ram, and he's like, because he's like taking chomps out of the apples while he's juggling them.
That's like something you would expect Garfield to do in a cartoon. Or he's juggling food, but he's eating it at the same time. Like that's impressive.
Cause no, he'll take a bite and then he keeps juggling the same apples, but he takes bites of them as he's juggling them.
See, we should be hiring people like that to be a part of special forces. Can you imagine what they could do to an enemy like that? He's like he's out there on the battlefield like fucking firing a rifle and eating a sandwich at the same time.
Sounds like
doing all this
Carrot
crazy
Top.
shit.
Carrot Top, man, I remember Carrot Top.
I never found that guy funny.
He just had the props, like all the props and stuff.
Like maybe if I was 3, I might have found him funny.
You know who I didn't think was
did.
funny, but kind of grew on me was Ernest. When I was a kid, I didn't think he was funny, and then I watched was it Ernest Scared Stupid, and I love that movie.
Slam Dunk Ernest used to be the one that my cousin would rent a lot of the time, and it's just so bad with the special effects and the CG, like him doing a Jordan dunk.
Does that have Kareem? I feel like I saw Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or something.
I want to say yes, but I haven't seen that movie in like 20 years.
I was just wondering if Carrot Top and David Chappelle were friends because they both got pumped after they left comedy. Oh yeah, they both got kind of jacked, huh?
Yeah. Carrot Top really didn't have a choice because I don't think he had much of a career anyway. And Dave Chappelle, I mean, he'll always be a draw.
Yeah.
But with so many people trying to cancel him lately, maybe that's just where he's putting his focus.
You know what? Another guy was like, I don't get it, was Gallagher. When I would see like his special on TV, I'm like, I don't get it. He's just smashing watermelons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ernest P. World. Oh, that was his name, right? Ernest
Whirl, yeah.
World or
Vern. It was Whirl. Like Werrel or something like that.
Hey Vern. Yeah. Did you get those? Do you guys got those commercials where he's like selling cars or something that they were like for auto, like for cars or something? And out here in LA, that's where I first saw him in those commercials. He's like
I remember something like that, but he would encourage kids to read and do all this other stuff.
Hey Vern.
Those are the ones I remember for sure. Like he would encourage kids to go to the library and read.
Yeah, he got over with a watermelon. I guess can't hate him, I guess. Yeah, Ernest. Yeah.
Well, there was a lot of coke doing in the 80s, so I mean, I guess a guy would smashing watermelons would be a draw.
Yeah, and Ernest wasn't he the Slinky dog in Toy Story? He was the Slinky.
Yep.
Slinky.
He was Slinky Dog. Mm-hmm.
That guy was funny. Ernest. Now there's you seen the memes where everybody's saying that John Cena's starting to look like Ernest.
Yeah. I saw one where they put him in his clothes with the hat. I had to double take that one too. I was like, is he doing a bio on Ernest or what the hell is this?
He's wearing the denim vest.
Uh-huh.
Ernest Goes to Camp was my favorite. So it showed. I only saw the Scared Stupid.
I have a female neighbor that looks like.
Can you take a picture of it and put it in the Discord?
Hey, minister.
Yeah, they have the memes where like they're saying that John Cena's transforming into Ernest.
Mm-hmm. I've seen that.
When your neighbor comes over, does she ever call you Vern, minister?
Hey, Vern.
Got any sugar? Hey, Vern.
It
Who?
is kind of scary to see how similar that he's starting to resemble him.
He should go with it.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. I bet you he has a good sense of humor enough to do it.
While apologizing to China. Oh yeah, he did apologize to China. Huh? John Cena. I try to stay away. I'd be over that neighbor's house all the time, borrowing random stuff
Just to see her, slowly giving her the wardrobe. Like,
yeah,
oh, I
just
found this hat I think you might like.
a khaki hat.
I don't know if you wear a jean vest, but I thought this might look good on you.
It's like, why do you keep giving me a denim vest for Christmas every year? Oh my god. I'd be like,
Hey Vern, you can't see me.
I'd be like, didn't you? Okay, the Slinky Dog. Yeah, he passed from cancer, huh?
Uh-huh.
Ernest. Yeah, he was awesome. Do you want these chains? And you think about it, his outfit was very basic, wasn't it? Just like denim and like
A gray
khaki
t-shirt
hat, yeah, and the
and a
gray
khaki
t-shirt.
hat. Yeah, that's
You,
all
gu-
it was.
you guys know the Matrix directors have changed themselves? What do you mean? They're those
Yeah,
brothers, right? The brothers?
they're not the brothers anymore.
They're sisters now?
Yeah, the Wachowskis.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, it's a Canadian tuxedo, essentially.
Mm-hmm. Denim top with denim jeans. Yep.
I might have to wear that one day. I might have to sport the earnest look.
If you do wear that, you got to play that game Rival Turf for Super Nintendo because that's what one of the fighters wears.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he wears it's a light blue denim jacket with light blue denim pants and a white t-shirt. Yeah, he rocks the Canadian tuxedo in that.
Hey, Burn.
Hey, Bird, watch me clean up the streets.
Nobody in the chat remembers that. I think before he became a movie star, that's what he would do. He was like a character to help sell. It was for like car dealerships or something weird like that. Like for Ford or some shit.
Yeah, he was mostly in commercials, and then he got a TV show for a while, and then that's when he also started doing the movies.
Wasn't it Did he have a TV show? I don't remember that.
He had like a little comedy show, because then they introduced the rest of his family.
Oh, great. I don't remember that. That sounds horrible. Did they all
'Cause
wear like the denim and all that?
they were kind of like I don't want to say they were like a hick family, but you get what I'm saying. They were displayed that way.
All right. Well, I'm out of here. I'll try it maybe like another month next year, and I'll hit you up. You know which one I want to try next year that I think you mentioned was I've always wanted to play that. What is it? Monster? Is it Monster in My
Monster
Pocket?
Party?
Yeah, I think that one, Monster Party.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be down to watch and help with that if you need it.
Is it easier than this shit? Than Friday the 13th?
Oh yeah.
All
Oh
right,
yeah.
good. Yeah.
Because at least with Monster Party, when you grind for like hearts,
Yeah.
they actually restore your health when you get them, not when you die.
Oh, okay.
So
it's more
if
fair.
yeah, it's definitely more fair. I will say that the 6th level, the haunted house maze, is probably the most annoying level in the game, but it is an easy game overall.
And make sure you check out Zombie making a comeback sometime next year, right?
Hopefully,
First
yes.
quarter, second quarter.
But y'all don't understand is you're talking to the ghost of Zombie JLTL right now. I'm the ghost in the machine. That's why I'm not on any screen.
I'll be there. Yeah, later. Look, I might not have beaten the game, and I might never be able to beat it, but I'm gonna leave you guys with a classic song from Jason Lives.
Don't say never.
I'll try
You are
again.
gonna
I
you
need
are
it.
gonna beat this game one of these days,
I
Tim.
think if I can get that diagonal juke really quick, okay, I gave myself a shot at least.
Yeah.
Take care.
If I can help Brady beat a Nintendo game, you can beat this one.
Okay. Oh, Brady, Ryan's old co-host.
Yes. I coached him through Super Dodgeball and he did it. So
that's an awesome. I love Super Dodgeball.
you can do this, my man.
All right, we'll give it another shot. All right, guys, I'll leave you with Jason Lives hit song. Might get me kicked off the stream, but it'll be worth it. See you guys later.
Yeah.
Leave you with some Alice Cooper. Later, guys.
Later, everybody.
You're with your baby and you're parked alone on a summer night. You're deep in love, but you're deeper in the woods. You think you're doing alright. Did you hear that voice? Did you see that face? Or was it just a dream? This can't be real, that only happens, babe, on the movie screen. You're swimming with your girl out on Lover's Lake, and the wind blows cold. It chills your bones, but you're still on the make. That's a bad mistake. Ah, but the moon was full, and you had a chance to be all alone. But you're not alone. This is your last dance and your last romance. Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he crawled out of his always be seeing him come and get away if you can. Just keep on running, run as fast as you can. He's a dangerous, dangerous man, and he's out tonight, and he's watching you, and he knows your house. No, don't turn out the lights. Yeah, 'cause he's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back. The man behind the mask, and he's after your soul. He's back. He's the man behind the mask, and he's out of control. He's back.
Did you enjoy the movie? Jason, I'm talking to you.
I'm not sure I really understood it all.
Then let me explain.